Okay. So hopefully people make it over here. And Lady Night, hopefully you make it over. Okay, so the dude called, and when there's a phone call that comes in, it totally like stops the live. So I just had to start a new chat. All right, so Kauai is here. All right, whew. Okay, so hopefully Christina makes it back over so I can give her her message. And Lady Night, okay. All right, yes, Lady Night, we are back. We're back, Jack. um, yeah, sorry. I was like, you know what? Forget this buffering business. I'm just gonna start a new live chat. Okay, so Jira's here, Maya's here. Okay, okay. And then I guess Christina just gingerly make her way over. Okay. All right, Patsy's back. Yay! So I'll have some tea. Okay, Lady Night has the list ready to go. Okay, Christina. All right. So Christina, now I can continue with your reading. Sorry. And Leeson, hello. So no, we just were kind of just pulling a card for everybody now, and so Christina is first, and I'm pulling a message from Spirit for today. So that is what we are doing. If you are interested, let Lady Night know. Okay. So Christina, like I said, we had that male energy coming forward. He was playing the song Time of My Life. Your dad buffered on us, yes. But yeah, he had that really warm, like he was coming from behind, like with a really warm hug. Yeah, just let Lady Night know. And then yeah, all I saw was like a white dress shirt. I saw like a gold ring. And yeah, everything else is light though, like light energy. So it's really hard for me to make out like facial features and all of that. Okay. So yes, just let Lady Night know and we will pull a card for you. Or we'll go as long as we can go with the readings. Because sometimes if if I'm all tuckered out, like then my readings suffer. But okay. So here we go. Okay, so Christina, we got construct. And here we have like the spider web, like to build. Okay, Lady Night, the message that I'm getting from your dad. I keep seeing like the spider web is your home. Not like physically your home, but like home life. And I'm just getting from him, like he says, like you are the spider, like you keep spinning the web, like even when things get torn down, even when the web gets torn down, even when parts of the web are destroyed, that you are the one that kind of puts it all back together, like you just spin a new web, and he is so proud of you for that. Having the ability to keep coming back, like the spider comes back and just builds a new web, builds a more beautiful web, no matter how many times that web gets taken down. So I hope that makes sense, that he's just, you know, proud to have that somebody has that ability to do something like that, you know, whereas for some people, if the web gets knocked down, they stay down, whereas you don't stay down. You come back up again, and then you're like, well, let's see how we can fix things. So I see this as being in the home. Like, I don't know if you are the person who connects the family together, like, you know, like a web connects, like everybody's connected by the web. And it's like you're the one that kind of keeps everybody together, but in doing so, like you're the role model for others who are younger in the family to see that that's how they should kind of continue things. So even when, you know, you one day eventually transition into spirit, that hopefully the younger generation who has seen you do what you do, they'll be able to emulate that, after the older generation is gone. So he's very proud that you've been able to be a role model in that way, and also that you've been strong in that way. So very, very proud of you. Christina said, I love that. My family has so many problems, but I keep trying. So yes, keep playing that spider's role, that keep spinning that web, and keeping everybody together. I think he finds that really important, and he's also, that's a very honorable trait to have, according to him. So yay, I'm glad that makes sense to you. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of tea on that. You're very welcome. So Lady Knight, who did we have next? So I'm trying to keep just the messages really short, because Spirit takes a lot more energy than when I'm just regularly reading cards. All right, Patsy is next. Okay. So I'm just like asking them for like some really like short, concise stuff. Like, I know Spirit wants to hang out for like hours, but we ain't got hours. Okay, Patsy. Okay, Patsy, what was coming through is animal energy. And in my head, I kept seeing like a brown dog kind of doing the, like the, you know how dogs have like that baroo? So Patsy, I don't know if somebody, like you were this person that maybe had a brown dog, bigger dog. I'm not talking little dog, like a medium-sized dog. And I'm not up on my dog breed, so I can't tell you what kind of dog this is. Really short hair. Brown dog, nice coat. This dog could have belonged to somebody in your family. Or somebody close to you maybe had this dog. Your dad's dog, Buster. Okay, well, hey, Buster. So I'm just asking Buster for a little message. I just keep getting the baroo. Baroo. Okay, so we have foundation. And so here we have the sun and the moon actually combined. This duality is the foundation for this beautiful flower that we have going on here. So Buster, what is it that you would like Patsy to know about this foundation? What is this foundation? Okay. So I'm more seeing this as balance than I am seeing it as foundation. So what the dog was showing me is like, first I was seeing a level floor, and then I see the floor kind of come up, and the dog was having a hard time like staying on the ground, like his claws were, he was starting to slip. But then I see the dog like riding the foundation. And so I believe the message from this brown dog, from Buster, is just to be more cognizant of when things seem like they're going belly up, when they're going a little topsy-turvy, when maybe even consciously, sometimes we know when things are getting out of whack, but we're like so focused on like, well, I just need to finish this, or I just need to do this. And so we end up like sacrificing our health, or we sacrifice like our relationships, just so we can get like whatever it is that we're trying to get done. We start like doing some big sacrifices. And I'm just seeing from this dog that you want to keep things as level as possible. Try to balance some things out. And if things get done a little bit later, it's okay. It's better than, you know, I just keep seeing the dog like sliding down the floor. It's better than, you know, things going belly up, you know, because then the satisfaction isn't going to be there once that goal is achieved. So Patsy, I'm hoping that makes some sense. That for you, it's more of keeping your foundation stable, keeping the ground stable, and not compromising health, relationship, friendships, you know, love relationships, relationships of all kinds, in order to just get something done or achieve a certain goal, just so you can be like, okay, well, at least I achieved the goal. Like I forfeited everything else, but at least I achieved the goal. Like, that's not, the dog's like, like, no on that. So Patsy said, makes sense to me. Thank you. You're very welcome. So thank you, Buster, for coming in. So I've already had a really nice dad come through, had a really nice doggy come through. You guys have some wonderful peeps. All right, so Riga is next. All right, James. Who do we got? Actually, we have a sip of tea first. Oh, what time is it? Okay. Okay, James, I'm seeing and kind of feeling the energy of a younger man. He could be in his 20s, late 20s maybe. It seems like he's part Asian, like mixed. He seems a little shy. He's just kind of slumped against my bookcase. Like kind of like, you know, like chill, like against my bookcase, like kind of standing there in his jeans and shirt. All kinds of light colored stuff though, but he's like, he doesn't know if he should talk. Like he's very shy. You know, kind of like a shy smile. But yes, I'm just seeing like a younger man. Okay, so all I'm getting is that like shy smile from him. So there's a younger person coming through. I mean, he could be in his early 30s too. I don't know. He just seems really young. All right. Patsy says, sounds like my brother. Lightereg is like, not sure who that could be. Maybe it's a guide in the background. Let's see if we can get more information. Well, he definitely has dark hair. He has dark eyes. I keep seeing more of an almond-shaped eye. As if he's like mixed a little bit. Like light colored jeans, like cream colored jeans. Well, everybody that comes across is always in light color, so that probably like doesn't help. Okay, so Lighterega, if you guys don't know, he is awesome with crystals, and he has some beautiful crystals over in his Etsy shop. But this person may be more of a guide, and I'm seeing he's definitely the one connected with crystals and kind of how you view crystals. And I don't know if you've you love the sound of cards being shuffled. Here you go, Jira. I don't know if you've actually tried to do this, but he's kind of showing me putting a crystal in your hand and getting it to either spin or lift. So as if you're trying to attune your energy to the energy of the crystal and manipulating the energy of your environment. He's showing me that that's something that you may have actually tried. And that's something that he's kind of trying to help you with, is learning what the energy around you feels like, the energy of the environment, and almost like decoding it like you would like coding on a computer, like decoding the environmental energy, decoding your energy, and decoding the crystal's energy, and then putting those codes together. And it's like, it's almost like you're trying to create like real magic, you know, like where some people will be like, how the heck did you do that? Where it's not like magic or anything at all. It's really, it's just learning to understand the energy around you. And that's what this guy is helping you with. So he's one of your crystal guides that's helping you to understand the codes. I just keep getting codes. I keep seeing like the matrix codes, like, you know, like the binary code of the ones and the zeros, like just kind of seeing things that way. Says, I have tried that to no success. I always try to bring objects to me like a Jedi. Okay, well, that's kind of okay. James, check that out. Align. Okay, so he doesn't want you to become frustrated with your Jedi mind tricks, the things that you've been trying to do, because it's fully possible. And it's not just like a trick. It's not just like, oh, that's cool, now I can like make crystals rise from my hand, or I can make them spin in my hand, because that like that's just like a trick, like like it's not benefiting anybody. However, what he wants you to eventually learn is how that could actually benefit people. How could making a crystal spin in your hand benefit people? What could be the benefit of understanding the energy surrounding you, understanding human energy, and understanding the energy of crystals? How could you align those energies to create some massive healing? So going in the direction of really creating some healing that almost seems miraculous, you know, but it's not. It's just understanding the codes. So this particular guide is helping you to align that energy. I don't really have a name for this guide. We'll just call him Young Man. You, young man. But yeah, he's I don't know, you want to call him your Jedi Master, I guess. But yeah, he's helping you with code breaking, how to align those codes. So, and I know that's right up your alley. So I think maybe you can have some fun with some meditation later today, or possibly after this chat, or whatever. Try to get in contact with that guide, and really maybe start honing in on those studies. How do you break the code? Says, wow, that is so intense. I have a lot to learn. You're very welcome. So yeah, let me know. You like to go into your deep meditations. Let me know what comes of that. You know, if you get to meet this guy, if you get to break the code. All right, so Abundance Tarot is here. Is next. Okay, Abundance Tarot. Let's take another sip of tea. Okay, Abundance Tarot, I'm getting a female energy coming through, and either her era, so this may not be the era that she passed, but this is like her era, is late 70s, early 80s. And I say that because of the outrageous blue eyeshadow. Big hair. Maybe this is early 80s, but that, you know how they used to like my mom used to do this. It was like the hair was feathered back, but it was like big feathering. I see like a lot of feathering and some big blue eyeshadow. So yes, so whatever era is this woman's era, like that seems to be her fave era, because she spent some time on her hair and her blue eyeshadow to come in and visit you today. So this could be somebody that has passed that's family, could be a really close friend of the family, could also just be one of your guides, but you know, spirit is spirit. So she got anything else coming in? She almost seems offended that when I was thinking of her hair, I was thinking of the movie Grease, and she's like, no, like I do my hair better. Like, no, like don't even compare me to Grease, because like I have it way better. It's way better looking. Oh, okay, sorry. Sometimes I get offended. Okay, abundance. Let's see. What does blue eyeshadow want you to know? Okay. All right. You have intuition. Okay, so abundance tarot, I'm getting the, okay, so this, obviously this woman exudes a lot of confidence. The big blue eyeshadow, the big hair, the don't even compare me to Grease, because like I'm the OG, like not them. Is just wanting you to have a lot more confidence in your intuition, because you are apparently a really good reader. You are able to not only read cards, but read people really well. You can read people's energy really well. You can read the energy of the environment really well. You're good at what you do. You have a lot of wonderful gifts. But I think there's a lot of second guessing that goes on, and really needing some reaffirming from other people that what you're feeling and saying and thinking is all real and all true, which to some degree, I think every reader out there, there's like a little part of us that always wonders, like, am I getting it right? Like, I don't know. Like, even now when I'm doing readings, I'm like, am I getting it right? And then when you guys are giving me feedback, I'm like, okay, whew. But yeah, I'm just getting from her, it's just, even if you have to create a new character for yourself, like when you do your readings, or even when you're speaking through an intuitive manner, even not even using cards, if you want to play the role of somebody, like if you want to play the role of Miss Blue Eyeshadow with the big hair, you know, to kind of mimic that confidence, you can. It's kind of that like fake it till you make it, but you're not faking the confidence. The confidence is there. It's just you're pretending. Okay, I don't know if this makes any sense. You have confidence in there. It's just you have to fake like you have it until you actually realize that it was there all along, kind of thing. And music for the vibe. Hey, how's it going? So Abundance says, that is so cool to hear and so true. The second guessing is, yeah, just let Lady Night know. There you go. So yeah, so your intuition, it's spot on. You have a fantastic ability. You have many fantastic abilities. But yeah, maybe you want to play a little bit more of a role, and that will actually even make your readings even better, because I think the kind of holding back a little bit is holding your readings back a little bit. But if you can pretend to have this exertion of, confidence, abundance of confidence, then that would only make the readings even better, and it will help build the confidence that's already there. So so it's a win-win for everybody. So that's for you. It's just to kind of play the role a little bit. Like I do that when I'm doing my opera singing. And Lost and Lit is here. Hey, no worries. When I'm doing my opera singing, if I'm just me on the stage and I'm singing, I'm pretty nervous and I'm pretty scared of like everybody listening to me, and I'm like so like worried I'm gonna get something wrong and I'm gonna mess up the words or forget a line, or I'm gonna mess up the arias. But if I pretend, my alter ego is called the diva. If I go into the alter ego of the diva, I sing so much better. I emote so much better. I act better. So yeah, I fake it on stage. I'm the diva when I'm on stage. And then when I'm off stage, I'm just me. Okay. Who did we have next, Lady Knight? Jira. All right. That wonderful rune. I love the Jira rune. Abundance said, thank you so much. And as it was my turn, my phone rang for my call shift, so is exactly on time. So not to be rude, but got to go to work now. All right. Well, you have a fabulous day at work. All right. So Jira, you are next. Let's see who is coming through for you. It's interesting. It's like a mixture of guides and spirit that you knew in this lifetime. So I like that. And Miko, aw, I love you too. Okay. All right, Jira, what do we got? What do we got? You're very welcome. Okay, so Jira, what I'm getting is, I haven't even looked at the card yet. All of a sudden it was like a best friend vibe, like best female friend. And all of a sudden I was hearing the song, Lady Marmalade. But like the reboot with like Christina Aguilera and Maya and Lil Kim. My ancestors are an assertive lot. So all of a sudden it was like, yeah, but it's like the feeling of like the bestie came in, like the bestie female friend. And then it was like, where are my soul sisters? Gotta get my goal, sister. Hey, sister, soul, sister, go, sister. A, sister, soul, sister, go, sister. You know that. And an old Moulin Rouge, strutting our stuff on the street. Oh yeah. Okay, so Lady Marmalade is playing, and so it was like soul sisters. Okay, so your soul sister came in, and the card that had popped out that I had up here on my shoulder is Insight, and that's kind of interesting. Insight over the shoulder. All right, what are you trying to say, soul sister? Maya's like, you're a good singer. Oh, thank you. I'm just messing around over here. Okay, so what I'm getting from Soul Sister over here is there might be a particular situation where it appears that everything is in black and white, you know, that like that's how things occurred and that's how things happened. But with this little insight here, the bestie's coming through and saying, you might want to like look again at how that situation happened, and how things went down, so that you can maybe reevaluate your response. And it's okay. It's like I got the writing an essay, but then, you know, making drafts and drafts of the essay till it's perfect. It's kind of like going back and looking at the situation, you know, draft after draft, until you find out kind of like what really happened. So I'm just seeing that there's some details that weren't, it's almost like the Hanged Man. Some details that weren't visible before will make themselves visible, and it might change your perception of the situation, and how you react to the situation. So that's kind of just what I'm getting from Soul Sisters. There's a particular situation, and it doesn't need to be like something that was really bad. It was just something that was very recent, And it seemed like, okay, well, that happened, and therefore this is how I react, because it seems pretty black and white. Well, it's like, it wasn't actually black and white. There was like some other things in there that maybe might change the, well, change at least how you react to it or how you view it. So I am getting that there's some things that may come to light, but definitely take another look at that situation, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. That made no sense to me, but I hope it makes sense to you. Oh, okay. Jara said, my boyfriend from college, or your BF, sorry, boyfriend, BF from college, Marie. All right, so, okay, so that does make sense. Okay, excellent. All right, Lesend und Tee is next. All right, so lesen. So reading and tea. But I really like your bestie's energy, by the way. She's got a really fun energy. And that's one of my favorite songs, just saying. Says you should read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. I think you would really like it if you haven't already read it. It speaks of hidden esoteric knowledge that is very valuable to light workers. You know, that's funny that you say that, because I was listening to, gosh, what's his name? You know, I forgot. I watch his YouTube channel. Anyway, okay, so I was watching this guy's YouTube channel, and this was like a couple of days ago. I was watching it. He's going over the Emerald Tablets, and he was like explaining them. So that's funny that came out. Oh, sorry, that's too many cards. All right, so Lesen und Tee. What do we got going on for you? Sorry, my people keep texting me. I'm in the middle of stuff, people. Okay, Lesen, too many cards keep coming out for you. So you have an older female energy. Scarlet Moon, yes! Thank you, Soren. That's whose videos I was watching. It was like a few different videos, and he was talking about the Emerald Tablets. I thought they were really informative videos. I really liked them. Yes, thank you, Soren. Okay, so Lesen, I'm getting an older female energy coming through, as she's got a lot to say, hence the cards keep flying out everywhere. See if I get anything else before I actually pull a card for I keep feeling like very chatty grandma or very chatty older woman. Okay, she has got an awesome laugh. I keep getting this like like laugh, laugh, laugh. Like she's like, ha ha. And she says, okay, she's talking about you. She was saying you, like maybe you didn't know that this particular woman was also into the stuff that you're into. Like she says she liked the palm reading. She liked the astrology. She liked the like reading cards, but like maybe you didn't know all that stuff, but she was like really into it. She just maybe kept it on the DL, and she's like laughing. She's like she's like yeah, yeah, yeah. She's like maybe people figured it out, but yeah, she wasn't out in the open about all of that. But yeah, she's okay. So just hopefully you know who that is. So yes, I think I know who it is. Okay. And Strength from Tarot, hey! Yes, I do! All because of you! I got the beautiful Valeda Oracle. It was from watching your video. Okay. Okay. Lesen, that's going to be your card as it flew out. Connect. So this person is extremely connected to you. She was very connected to you here in life, and that bond hasn't gone anywhere. It says, OMG, I'm getting goosebumps. How could you know? Yeah, so she's like, you know, it was almost like you were her protege, you know, where you love all the esoteric stuff you know, you love your tarot, you love your palmistry, you love your astrology. Like you love to dabble into all of that stuff, take a look at all of that stuff. But she's like, I loved all of that too. And she thinks that energetically she was kind of passing that on to you. And so she doesn't ever want you to feel like ashamed or worried or anything, because that is her bag baby. She's like, yes, that was like, basically she loved all of that stuff, and she's so happy that you love all of that stuff too. She wants you to keep opening your horizons even more, and she wants you to know that your bond is never ever 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 going to be broken, you know. No matter where she goes or where you go or where both your spirits go, you're always going to be connected. And she's connected also through all your readings and everything that you do. So she's been kind of guiding you and aiding you in that, and she's been having fun doing that. Okay, so Miko was asking Mewtwo. It says, can you read for me whenever you have time? Sure. And Lady Night put you on the list. Leeson says, you are on the other side of this world and you know things you could not know. You are so right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. But I just, gosh, her laugh, it's like a like she's laughing. She's like, oh, yeah. And yes, part of it is in German. So she's telling me the German words that I actually do know. So yeah, she was saying, yeah, she was just telling me Danke. So, so okay, so good. At least I got her message across. All right, so Kawaii Chibi is next. And Leeson says, yes, that is her laughing. Yeah, it's a big laugh. I love big laughs because, as you know, I'm a big laugher myself. And my grandfather, oh my gosh, he had such a huge German laugh. Like he was, I miss my grandfather's laugh so much. All right, so Kawaii Chibi, you are next. Let's take a sip of tea. And just curious, Lady Night, while I'm getting connected here with Kawaii Chibi, Lady Night, how many people do I have left on the list? I'm just asking, just because energy is just running just a little low. I just want to make sure I have enough juice to like get through everybody. Who do we got, Kawaii Chibi? Okay. Okay, right away. Kawaii Chibi, I don't know if this is, so 4 people plus you. I can do that. I could do that. So I say, Lady Night, if you're the last person on the list, I say let's cap it at that. So anybody else who pops in, I'll read for them hopefully maybe next week. So yeah, we'll cap it at the 4 plus you. Okay? I think that's good. Okay. Kawaii Chibi. I don't know who's, I'm getting another animal, another doggy coming in, but this looks like a little white Pomeranian, like a really yippy dog, like yip, 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 yip. So I don't know if this is your dog, it was a family member's dog, neighbor's dog, but you have a little white yippy Pomeranian. Very happy though, very yippy though. Yippy and happy, but that was like the first thing that came in was this big puff of like a little puff. Looks like a cotton ball. It's puffy. Okay. Maybe it's one of your spirit animals. I don't know. Maybe you got a Pomeranian as a spirit animal. I've never seen a Pomeranian spirit animal. It's awesome. Okay, so Lady Night's talking to Maya. What do we got, puppy? What do you want her to know? Just so much joy. Nothing but joy coming from this dog. Perhaps this dog is, maybe it's your spirit animal, but it's seems to be like connected with your joy, like in charge of your joy. Sounds like my aunt's dog who passed away a few years ago. Very, Very happy dog though. Okay, so let's see. What does little happy Pomeranian have to say? This is so interesting. Okay, I had one other dog energy come through today. So far we've had just people. There was that brown dog, and then there's like this little Pomeranian. The brown dog came across with the card foundation. The white dog came across with the card foundation. Kawinky dink? I think not. Wow. Well, you know, dogs walk on all fours on the ground, so who would better know about foundation than dogs, right? And cats and other animals. But in this instance, with these two dogs, I think what they were both trying to get across to the person receiving the message is this feeling of foundation. But in it was a little bit different message with the brown dog connecting with the other person than it is this little puffy Pomeranian connecting with you. In this case, I was feeling more of the joy, and in keeping the things that bring you joy balanced. So I don't see the dog sliding, you know, with the things going belly up. That was kind of a different message for the other person, but more for you. I'm just seeing things that light you up and things that bring you joy. Hey, ciao, how are you? It's to make sure that at least once a day you do something that brings you joy. So whether it's pulling a few cards, it's watching your favorite TV show, it's singing in the shower, any little thing, because the more you put off the things that personally bring you joy, even if you think it's just like really dumb and it's like, oh, but it's just like that little thing I do and this is way more important what I'm doing over here, it's very important that you feed the little child inside of you is kind of what I'm feeling like. That happy little dog to me looks like a little kid. It's like the happy little kid in you, and that's like the happy little dog in you, the happy little Pomeranian. Feed the little Pomeranian, feed the little joy inside of you, the little happy kid, at least once a day, because otherwise it starves, and that's como se bella. So thank you. I'm doing really well, and actually we're just doing little readings right now. I wouldn't have any time really to, I have like 4 more people, and I have I think Lady Night to read next, and then everybody else I could definitely read next week. So if you want a reading, I definitely could read you next live chat. And then Maya says, got to go, can read me later. All right, no problem, Maya. So, okay. So yeah, so Kawaii, feed the Pomeranian, feed the happy child in you. So nothing in life should ever take precedent over you. You know, we're just as important as the things that we try to accomplish and the people in our lives and all of that. So, all right, Maya, you have a good time. Have a good day and a good weekend. So yeah, to acknowledge yourself is the greatest self-care, self-love, thing that you could do so that you could be the best version of yourself for everybody else. That is the message that I'm getting from this happy little dog, which I am very happy is in my room right now. So it's like, I keep seeing it like bouncing around near my herbs over there. It's like so happy. And I feel like that's also kind of your personality as well. So, yeah, just keep feeding that joy. So just to be cognizant of that at the end of the night when you're getting into bed, be like, did I at least feed that happy little doggy or that happy little child inside of me at least once today? And if you did, great. If you didn't, what's one thing that you could do before you fall asleep to feed that energy? All right. So Kawaii, that was for you, and I hope that made sense. Okay. Let's see. So the rest of the list is music, Lost, Miko, and then me. Okay, music for the light. All right, music for the light. Okay, music is here. Or music for the vibe. All right, music for the vibe. Well, the vibe is light. Okay. Ooh. Well, your card popped out. I'm going to put that off to the side. Hey, vibes are light, man. High vibes are light vibes. Let's see what energy is coming through for you. I haven't looked at the card, but that card popped out for you, whatever card that is. Okay, the energy that I'm getting, hold on, let me just plug my phone in real quick. It's just a little low on battery. All right, music. What I was getting is a much, much, much older African American woman. And Sal, hey! So I see her, actually she may have dentures, but currently she doesn't have her teeth in right now. She's got like her little like walking stick or like cane. She's just very little in stature. She's sitting in her chair. So this could be a guide or somebody that you actually knew, but she's, yeah, just this little tiny African American woman. It's like her glasses are almost bigger than her head. Seems very sweet though. Okay, she got anything else coming on? I'm getting that she's kind of southern. I'm getting a very southern vibe because I was like asking, music said, very sweet lady. Yeah, quanti anni hai? How many years? I don't know the word high. I was thinking, sorry, my Italian's a little rusty. I haven't spoken Italian in quite a few years, so I'm a little rusty. Quanti anni hai? How many years here? How many years here? I don't know. I don't understand the question. Okay, so for the African American woman, she has this like kind of like southern charm to her, so it's more like, no, 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 I don't want to bombard you with all of this. So like, she goes like, just read the card. She goes like, her message is just very simple. She's like, she doesn't want to take up too much time. She seems very sweet. Everything about her is slow and methodical. It says, hi ma'am, any suggestions for me? Just I've been reading all the people that were on the, we had a little list going with Avalon, or not Avalon, Lady Night. So let me see. Javier said, can you read my cards? Oh, hi, by the way. So Javier, I think it's 4 people left on the list. And then for everybody else, I'll read next week, just because I'm getting a little tired because I'm trying to connect to spirit today. And it tends to sap the old energy. And I want to make sure everybody gets a great reading. And if my readings start to falter, I don't want to do that to people. So, okay. Lateraga, Google Translate says, oh, how old are you? Oh, I was like, how many years? How many years am I? Okay, so I am 38. I will be 39 in June. Thank you, James. I can't get to Google Translate right now. So the operative word was high, and so yeah, I just didn't know that word. I was like, how many years? Something. Okay, so her card. Oh, interesting. So yeah, how many? Oh, how old was she? Oh, how old am I? I was like, how old is she? Oh, so the older woman, I don't know, she's probably like in her 80s or 90s, but me, I'm like 38. So, strength from tarot has to hop off. Hey, no problem. We will catch you later. Hold on, I'm just scrolling back. Okay, so music for the vibe. this much older African American woman, very Southern, by the way, very like Southern belle. Everything about her is like slow and simple, and I'm kind of getting that for you, to not over, in order to gain clarity on situations, even clarity in readings, clarity in things, is to keep things as simple as possible. Hey Ruchi, namaskaram. So yeah, and I think that's like a message for all of us. Like sometimes we overcomplicate everything. Hey, no problem. Like for me, like when I'm getting ready to do my readings, I like, oh, I gotta do this, then I gotta light this candle, and I gotta bring in these stones, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, and and then I start, thinking of all these things, and and sometimes I may overcomplicate people's messages when the messages are just meant to be really simple. And so what this older woman is trying to say is to keep things simple, and if you're looking for more clarity in your life, more clarity on, should I do this, or more clarity on, was this the right decision, is really in just keeping things as simple as possible. Like, and if life is a mixing bowl and you've thrown in all the ingredients, hey Checo, um, then how could you simplify the ingredients? Because sometimes the simplest dishes are the most delicious dishes, kind of what I'm getting. And I hope that makes sense, music. So music for the vibe, that may have been a spirit guide, I'm not sure. But yeah, just to really simplify your life and to simplify things. So yeah, all right, Lost in Lit. Long time no see to Lost and Lit. All right, Lost and Lit. So Miko says, my turn hasn't passed yet, right? I was at work, but I just took my break right now. Hopefully made it in time before my turn passed. Yeah, we haven't missed you yet. You're welcome, music. All right, Lost and Lit. Lost and Lit. And when I'm working with spirit, my ears get a little clogged, so I'm like, Lost and Lit, okay, just like I got the fluffy white doggy, I'm getting a fluffy white kitty. That may not have been the color of the kitty. Maybe just when I see things come across, everything's just white, like everybody's in white clothes, everybody's white light, like all the animals are white. No, there was that one brown dog, but I'm getting a white kitty. Beautiful eyes, by the way. So again, this could be your cat, could have been somebody else's cat, like a family member, a friend, neighbor, but this kitty is coming through. Maybe it could be your spirit animal. One of your many spirit animals. Lost and Lit. Okay, kitty, what do you want her to know? Very like sweet, just kind of like wrapping the tail around my tripod, kind of rubbing up against me, like rubbing up against all my stuff here, just like hello, just coming in to say hello. Okay, Lost and Lit, protect. So that's what that kitty is doing. Coming around to protect the energy. Okay. All right, kitty, what do you want Lost and Lit to know? What is she protecting? Protecting energy, like why? Okay, so Lost and Lit, what I was getting from Little Miss Kitty, number one, it's 2 parts. Number one, the cat could be a spirit guide, but in spirit is energetically trying to protect you. Trying to like, you know how like cats move around your feet and they like rub up on your leg and stuff like that? Kind of like trying to nudge you in certain directions that are most beneficial for your energy. And that's what the cat's been trying to do. But what the cat also wants you to know, as I was watching it like wash itself, is to, how do I put this? It doesn't make like everybody in the world sound like we all have cooties or something, but just to be very mindful when you energetically cleanse yourself. Like sometimes, and I say, maybe I'm talking for myself, I get a little lazy when I'm doing some energetic cleansing and I'm just like, okay, love and light in this room and love and light in this room. Great. It's all taken care of. And so this kitty's like, sometimes you have to have a little bit more intent and be a little bit more mindful when you're cleansing your aura, cleansing your environment. And little white kitty is just asking that you do that maybe soon. It's just, and nothing scary. It's not like that you got anything bad hanging around. It's just sometimes things get clogged up, energetically speaking. You know, if kitties don't wash themselves, that's a bad thing. So, so just like cats like to keep themselves clean, try to keep your environment and yourself just as clean. Yeah. So yeah, that was like a really, really simple message. But yeah, for protect, you know, just to kind of, in order to protect your energy is just kind of keeping everything intentionally clean. So instead of saying, oh, love and light in this room, or yay, I saged the house, we're good to go. Just doing things with a little bit more intent is what I'm getting. But that was like a really, really short, like simple message from very, very sweet kitty. Mi mandi un bacio. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to translate in my head what that means. Mandi. Oh, bacetto. Bacetto. Mi mandi un bacetto. Gosh, my Italian is so rusty. I feel so bad. If this were like a few years ago, mi Italiano would be very good. Oh, so sorry, guys. Gosh, I just haven't spoken to anybody. Oh, send you a kiss. Okay, so Ruchi said, ma'am, not well since 3 days. My throat is really killing me. Well, definitely stick around for my little healing at the end. I'll send you some healing vibes to you and to everybody. Okay, so Miko. Miko is next. Miko, who do we have? Miko, I'm getting a little boy energy. We're talking about 7 years old. Yeah. Again, could be a guide, could be somebody that you knew, but this is a child that is coming through. A little boy. He's got a lot of energy, by the way. I don't know if he's from this year. I don't know. He's got like little breeches on and suspenders and like a little dress shirt. I'm not sure that he passed away any time recently. This may have been a long time ago. Grazie. You're welcome. Okay. Let me, it's not too long. Okay. Miko. How wonderful is this? You have this card Radiate. I think you've been, this is almost like a pun on how small the child is. I think that you've been playing small for a little while, and that's kind of what this little boy is coming through with. Like he's like, just like he's really small, I feel you. So like just how like the little boy is small, but I said he had an abundance of energy, like he's running all around, like he just radiates energy, like he radiates a bigger presence about himself than he actually is. And for you, Miko, I'm getting from this little boy is, it's not rude to play yourself up sometimes. You know, like, how do I want to put this? Like, even for myself, like if I'm in a room with people, I am, of course, everybody's biggest cheerleader. Like, I want to hear people talk. I want to hear people tell me about their successes. I want people to talk about themselves because I want them to radiate. But at the same time, I don't want to put myself down or make myself small just so I can let others shine. I want us all to shine together. So, you know, I'll talk about my successes too. I won't be like, oh no, I haven't done anything. You know, I want you to shine. Of course, I want other people to shine, but because I'm proud of the things I've done, I also want to shine with them. And so I know that you probably are very proud of the things that you have done as well, and you have so much to shine about. So it's okay to not only build others up, but to build yourself up as well. So yes, you can be everybody's biggest cheerleader. You can help others to shine. You can help people be those beautiful estrellas and stars. But you got to be amongst the stars too, you know? So this is just a message from this little boy who you may or may not know, is just to not play yourself small. Radiate. You have so much light and so much to give and so much beauty to share with everybody. Why hide that? You can't hide it because you are the sun. You can't hide the sun. The sun always comes back. Even when we have an eclipse, you could still see the ring because the sun can't hide entirely. Okay, after Miko, Lady Night, was it you? Ah, last reading pour moi. Sure. Pour tout. All right, Lady Night, here we go. And a sip of tea. And then, okay, so after Lady Night's reading, I'm going to do a little healing for you guys, and then we will be on our way. And you guys will continue on to your happy Saturday and happy weekend. All right, Lady Night, who do we have? Okay, you have some interesting guides or spirits coming through. It's like a bunch of them are trying to come through the door at once. Miko, you're very welcome. But it's this woman with like kind of like really thick rimmed glasses, and it's almost like it's almost like they're not bickering, but like hello, like why are you trying to crowd me? Like it's like they're all kind of like everybody's talking at once, and so much boisterous energy, we should say, for you. So Lisan has to go, but no problem. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And Checo is like, okay. So yeah, but definitely this woman's trying to come through. Everybody else wants to come through with her. I almost feel like she's Jewish, like in a way. I don't know. I just get like a Jewish vibe from her. Like she's like, hey, like stop crowding over me. Come se bella quando parli? How is a woman when your family was Protestant? That's very interesting that you would have a Jewish woman coming through. Is there a family friend? She could be spirit guide, maybe. Interesting that you have a Jewish spirit guide. I mean, anybody could be our spirit guides. Could anybody please do a Google Translate? I don't know the word parley. So how something when parley? I don't know parley. The word parley. No sé. You're on translate duty. How beautiful you are when you talk. Thank you. I was thinking of parley was like parlay, like, you know, like the Latin word, but thank you so much. Grazie. Okay. So anyway, you have a Jewish guide coming through. Thank you, music. At least I got the first part of the sentence. I saw how beautiful when, and I just didn't know the word parley. Oh, dude, like parlo as I thought. Okay, never mind. I just can't conjugate my verbs. All right, lady. Cleanse. Okay. Okay. So the lady who's coming through, who seems very Jewish, like Jewish mom or Jewish grandma, I have her almost like walking around like, what is this? Like, what is this? I have her saying that the home itself, not only would it be good to maybe involve your whole family in like doing a little bit of an energetic cleansing, but she was saying the stuff inside the house. Like, she's not knocking like you have a dirty house or anything, like, because that would be rude. But she's saying like holding on to a lot of stuff that's okay to let go. Hey, Christy. So, I'm on my last reading for the day. However, next week I will be doing some more readings. So if you would like a reading, just pop on with us next Saturday and I'd be more than happy to do so. So yeah, so what I'm seeing from her is like, there's a lot of holding on to stuff, which I am guilty of as well. There's some things that I hold on to because I feel like if I give it away, it's like I'm giving away the energy of that person who I miss, or the energy of that memory which I loved. And so I'm just getting from her that when you give something away, you're not giving away the memories, you're not giving away the love for the person, you're not giving any of those things away. You're just leaving things open for more people to come into your lives and more of that that energy, that loving energy to come into your life. It's like decluttering on a material and an energetic level, is kind of what I'm getting from her. Lady Knight said, apart from their religion, she sounds like my grandma. So maybe, I'm sorry, maybe I just see her like Jewish grandma, but maybe that's just your grandma. Thank you, music. Yeah, and Kirsty, we will definitely see you next weekend then. But yeah, that's just what I'm getting from her. It's just that there's just too much holding on to things for fear that to give them away would be to lose that part of you, and you're not, the things are not you, and the things are not your memories, is what I'm getting from her. You know, they're just things in the end. Like, even she says, like, for her, you know, if you didn't have my things, does that mean you wouldn't have me? Of course it doesn't. That's what I heard from her. So, okay. So, again, it wasn't a spirit trying to be rude or anything, just talking about just reevaluating the things that you surround yourself with. Like, what is the purpose of holding on to them? Is it because you think that you may not have that memory anymore or that person anymore because of the thing? Or is it because you genuinely just love it and it's beautiful and you think it should be in your house? And in that case, go ahead and keep it. It says, when I was a kid, she tilted over my little closet and told me to only put half of my stuff back, like declutter big time. She is the declutter queen. So this probably is your grandma. I'm sorry I got your religion wrong. You just see, I mean, I have a lot of Jewish people in my life. You just seem kind of Jewish to me. So, and my boyfriend, I mean, yes, he's half Portuguese, but he also has, like, there's Jewish ancestry. So I'm like, you know, it's just how I see things. And she has that energy. All right. So thank you everybody who allowed me to read for you, and thank you so much, Lady Knight, for putting that list together of everybody. Like, you totally didn't have to do that, and that was very, very kind and very helpful of you to do that today. And for everybody who I didn't get to read for, next week. I will try to do a live chat next week. If I can't do it on Saturday, I might end up doing a like a Thursday live chat, you know, which I've never really done before. Or maybe I'll do a Sunday live chat. You guys are so welcome. But next weekend is the Dude and I's 13-year anniversary. So Friday's our anniversary, so I'm playing hooky from school. So we're like Saturday and Sunday, or sorry, Friday and Saturday, gonna be celebrating our anniversary. So yay, thank you guys. And I thank you all so much for coming in. And hey, if you guys want like a more in-depth reading, you know, or maybe you want more of my mediumship reading, maybe those of you who have pets that have crossed over, if you want more of like a pet reading, I have those in my shop on my website. So you would just go to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com, and like I have some full-on readings if you guys would like to get some full-on readings, something more than just like a one-card pull. And I think that for some of my future readings, I'm going to be using this deck, because this deck was everything, and it is so hot right now, full of energy. So I'm probably going to have to do a little cleansing of the deck, because it seems to be a pretty high vibe, which I love. All right, so I'm going to do a little energy healing. Let's do a healing. Let's do that. Wherever you guys are needing some healing. So like Ruchi is dealing with some throat issues. And I don't know if some of you maybe are like a little sick right now. Maybe you have something that hurts right now. Maybe you're just suffering for a little bit of heartache right now. Wherever healing is needed for you in your life, that's going to be my intention and my focus. The healing is very short. It's like 1 or 2 minutes. You know, but I just put a little burst out there for you guys. You don't have to stick around here for it. You guys can go about your day and just out loud, in the chat, in your mind, wherever, be like, I'm open to healing, or I would like to send the healing to my brother, my sister, my dog, my grandma, grandpa, whoever. You can do that too. And yeah, just, yeah. So, but if you want to stay, I mean, you can totally stay. And you don't have to be in lotus pose or anything like that. You guys go about your business, go back to kung fu fighting or mowing the lawn, or, I don't know, learning Tai Chi. What are you guys doing right now? And I'm actually going to pull from my Wally's World Oracle, since this is a healing deck. And I would like a card to focus that healing energy on, so I can send that healing energy out to you guys. And if you're interested in this deck, it's also on my website, kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Okay, little plug there, couldn't help it. Okay, what site will help us out? Okay. This is my grandfather. And it's interesting because we're in day 2 of Dia de los Muertos. And yeah, my grandfather passed away back in like 2010. And so this healing energy, because I have a lot of like love surrounding this picture, this particular picture. So he had an officer's burial, which was nice. Okay. All right, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. It's just like a lot of Russia healing energy coming out to you. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Saturday, whether it's midday or nighttime for you. I hope you have a great weekend and a beautiful rest of your week. And I can't believe it's November. Oh! You guys are very welcome. So wherever you are in the world or whatever time zone you reside in, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening or day or whatever it is, and that you guys have a fabulous November. All right, so I will catch you spiritual homies later. I really do appreciate you all hanging out with me, and peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Bye, guys. Thank you, Juvity.